a welcome in or welcome back. It's a Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you click that subscribe button, the bell for notifications, and of course the like. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright, let's get into part 6 of the missing millionaire Melissa Caddick. So this is coming from a friend of missing millionaire's husband, says she chose to disappear. So it's not a friend of hers, it's a friend of the husband's. Yep, that is very interesting right from the start, so let's get into this article. Missing Sydney woman Melissa Caddick may have made the choice to disappear, a friend of the businesswoman's husband has suggested. Taking to Facebook page dedicated to the millionaire's mystery disappearance, recently Kate Tejano, a friend of Miss Caddick's husband, DJ Anthony Coletti, shared her startling theory. She wrote that the 49-year-old may have deliberately decided to vanish for a couple of weeks, echoing a similar police theory. The idea has been fueled by the fact the Australian Securities and Investment Commission had launched an investigation into Ms. Caddick regarding how her company Maliver Pty Ltd handled its funds, with federal police carrying out a raid just 2 days before the mother of one vanished. I actually have that webpage up on her business, and I'm going to show it to you guys after this article. Last week, the Sydney Morning Herald reported that investors were concerned Ms. Caddick might have misappropriated between $25 million and $40 million, with one victim entrusting her with $5 million. During the online discussion, Ms. Tejano distanced herself from her theory, claiming she was making an assumption like everyone else in this group, and denied being Mr. Coletti's friend, writing, "Maybe I added him on Facebook because I just like his music." However, the pair have been speaking on the social media platform since at least 2016. Ms. Tejano has repeatedly defended the couple from online speculation. Let me go see if I can find his Facebook and we can find her. 1 second. Alright, so I got sidetracked. I just wanted to jump and see if I could actually find her on his friends page, and I did. There she is, little Kate. Not too much, a few pictures. She's got a little bit of an attitude. Lives in Sydney. Cut from a different cloth, not everyone's cup of tea. If it doesn't nourish you, your soul, get rid of it. Interesting. So I'm going to attach that link to the Facebook Melissa Caddick page as well. Alright, let's get back into the article. Alright, you have no idea who he is or know who his wife is personally, she wrote in a post which was liked by the couple's relatives. You weren't there when all this started and you have no idea what really happened. Miss Caddick was last seen by her husband just after midnight on November 12th, 2020 inside their $7 million mansion in Dover Heights in Sydney's east. Police were told Miss Caddick might have left the house at around 5:30 a.m. the same day to go for a run without her mobile phone, and she hasn't been heard from since. So far, investigators say they have found no trace of Miss Caddick even after trawling through hundreds of hours of CCTV footage from nearby properties. Earlier this month, police called for dashcam vision and public assistance as the search continued. Nothing that concerns are held for her welfare. Miss Caddick is described as being white, about 165 centimeters tall, slim build with long brown hair. At the time of her disappearance, she was wearing a black singlet, top, and leggings and silver Nike sneakers, and did not take any money, mobile phone, or personal possessions with her. Anyone with information about Melissa Caddick's whereabouts is urged to contact Crime Stoppers on 1-800-333-000 or on a line. Okay, this is out of a Daily Mail from Australia. So, a bogus ComSec document allegedly shows missing businesswoman Melissa Caddick swindling investors by claiming they were making remarkable returns. Daily Mail Australia has obtained a share portfolio statement the Sydney financial advisor allegedly sent to a client to mark the end of the 2014-15 financial year. The statement purported to show the extraordinary profit that Miss Caddick's wealth management company, Malaver Pty Ltd, had earned for the client. The apparent forgery claimed an investor had made a stunning 257% return, or $84,961 on an original $33,000 investment in the Macquarie Bank stocks, but it also allegedly contained the seeds of Miss Caddick's business unraveling when ComSec delivered the stunning news to the investor that it was all a fake. We called ComSec and they confirmed it was not a real account number. They said the documents are fake, the investor told Daily Mail Australia. I said they can't be. It has your logo on top. She had allegedly copied and pasted the lot. Daily Mail Australia has independently established a document. It's not genuine. ComSec doesn't even produce a document called the portfolio statement. The words FY 2014 to 2015 aren't written to the bank's typical style, and the disclaimer down the bottom is wrong. However, Macquarie stocks have enjoyed a rise, the price almost tripling since 2013. The investor said Ms. Caddick failed to give them satisfactory answers when they confronted her about the alleged ComSec account. This is how the whole thing started with ASIC. It's understood the hit the fan for Ms. Caddick several months ago when other parties came forward with concerns about their investments and her company, Malaver. So she's had a few months to plan that Gone Girl escape. Another Sydney financial planner also alleged Miss Caddick had wrongly been using her financial services license. I can't speak about Melissa Caddick, the planner said on Tuesday, flatly declining to comment. ACIC has confirmed it is investigating whether Miss Caddick had been using an Australian financial service license that didn't belong to her, if she had misused investor funds, and if she was working as a financial advisor without a license. At the weekend, a Sydney Morning Herald report claimed Miss Caddick's operation was run like a Ponzi scheme. That means funds allegedly plunged into Miss Caddick's company by later investors were used to pay out the returns to earlier investors. The investor the Mail spoke to, a former friend of Miss Caddick's, confirmed that was their understanding of how the alleged scam worked. The investors said they only got back about $60,000 of the $240,000 they had invested in Malaver over the years. ACIC declined to comment on its theory about how Miss Caddick's enterprise allegedly worked. The investigation is ongoing, so we aren't making any conclusions on how things worked just yet. Miss Caddick led an extravagant life right up until she went missing on November 12th, almost 4 weeks ago. She holidayed in Aspen, flaunted Stefano Contori jewelry, drove a $300,000 Audi R8, and called a $6.2 million Dover Heights mansion home. The mother of one disappeared 2 days after her assets had been frozen by the federal court and her home was raided over the ACIC investigation. Police have been baffled by her disappearance but are pursuing several lines of inquiry, including that she may have absconded. What do you guys think about all of that? I think it's definitely sounding like a gone girl, unless her husband decided to use this opportunity to get rid of her. I don't know. This is just absolutely fascinating, this case. All right, let's get into a few pictures and their descriptions about her extravagant lifestyle. Let's touch on a few of these pictures showing her extravagant lifestyle. When I look at this picture, though, with her and her husband, he looks like her son. He has a very femme side to him. It's my opinion. I'm sorry. I am not trying to be offensive. But even after I looked into his Facebook, and then you look into his brother's Facebook and his friends. Yeah. Anyways, this picture is missing woman Melissa Caddick wearing an 83-carat black sapphire necklace. Is pictured with her husband Anthony Coletti during her 49th birthday in April this year. It's not suggested her husband was involved with matters under investigation by ASIC. And then this is when a young Miss Caddick in 2003, when she was working as a financial advisor with a focus on high net worth individuals. There she looks like she is her husband's age. And then this, the portfolio statement. Let me go ahead and make this a little bigger. And this is the forged ComSec share trading document an investor claims Melissa Caddick sent to them, showing that they had made a 257% return on Macquarie Bank holdings. And that's what that is. And then let me go ahead and get this back to normal. And then we've got this one, which is, here is an extract from an economic commentary Ms. Caddick sent to her investors for the 2014-2015 year. And then, last but not least, Miss Caddick and her husband, Anthony Coletti, on the right, he actually looks a little bit older in this picture, would regularly jet off to Aspen, Colorado, where they stayed in a 5-star residence. Let me also hit on a few comments because one from Corey actually made me laugh. So let me find those comments. I honestly love these comments that I am getting off of this story. You know, I have no idea. Part of me thinks that she could be in Fiji, sitting like on a beautiful island, floating on a raft with a little cabana boy. Who knows? But this comment right here definitely made me laugh. Peter Corey. I am in Perth, Western Australia, and love to see Aussie crime stories. Anthony is a 15-year-old spoiled boy in a man's body. She fell in love with him because she liked his scalp massages. You know, then you have to wonder after reading that part. I wonder if she met him while maybe he was her hairdresser. Me think gigolo. I sincerely hope she is alive, attends courts, and clients receive whatever assets are left. I feel he may be a prison DJ before long. No winners, sadly. That comment just made me laugh. Ladybug Bigelow, I smell lies. And then we've got Marion DeWitt, which I have to agree with too. In my opinion, she took money little by little in her private jet. When it was getting hot, her husband, who is makeup artist and hairdresser, transformed her into a man. Not very difficult for him. Put her in the trunk of his car and drove her to the airport, where she took a private jet and disappears. You know, like they said, she had 7 months when they were coming after her. She had that much time to plan. And she does seem like a very smart businesswoman after scamming her friends and clients after that much. Yeah, she could definitely be sitting on an island. And then Zen says even a few million hold away somewhere could get her pretty far away and buy a new identity, especially if she set it up ahead of time. She had the ability to squirrel away more than a few million. Absolutely. I totally agree. Mariah, she seems a lot more secretive and private than the husband. And then, like what GB said, where are you, GB? GB, love the series. His Facebook is very interesting, guys. If you have not looked through his friends on his Facebook, look it through him and look at his brother. I keep saying it, but I think he definitely has a femme side to him. So let's see how this plays out. I am going to stay on top of it. And with that, guys, it is a wrap. I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Please like or dislike, whichever you prefer, and subscribe. Everyone have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world. And stay vigilant. I am out.